Okay, so just a brief introduction. My name is Carl, and I'm part of the marketing team here at Ibexa. And I'm with Radek, who is Director of Product, as well as Camille, who is VP of Product Experience. Now, over the next 45 minutes, we'd like to present all of the features coming to Ibexa DXP V5. We'd like to do it as a story of an editorial team working for Helsa, which is our imaginary pharmaceutical company. We'll see how the Helsa team uses AI, collaborates on content creation, and makes sure that their content reaches the right audiences at the right time by leveraging the different capabilities of Ibexa DXP. We'll finish that part by having a look at how the team can also boost sales of specific products, such as a new product launch or increasing sales of slow-moving stock by leveraging the discounts functionality in Ibexa Commerce. Then we'll move to the technical part of the webinar, where we'll introduce you to a brand new tech base of Ibexa DXP. This has a massive impact on the developer experience, so we'll spend some time on that as well, summarizing the business benefits to your organization overall. We'll conclude today's webinar with a brief look at what's next with Ibexa DXP and hopefully get through some Q&A at the end. So, although many of you on the webinar today are familiar with Ibexa and our products, I've noticed that we do have quite a few first-timers to Ibexa, so I'd just like to take a few minutes to explain who we are. We're a group of European MarTech companies with a global presence, and our portfolio spans a number of areas, from marketing automation from Actito to product information management from Quable, customer data platform from Raptor, and interactive data capture solutions from Qualifio. And together, our solutions help over 1,000 organizations to better engage with their B2B and B2C customers globally. World-class brands trust Ibexa across a wide range of industries, from media, manufacturing, government organizations, and FMCG organizations. These customers work with our partner network that comprises some of the best agencies in the world to drive their business goals and achieve growth. I'd also like to highlight our recent achievements on G2. We've recently been named Grid Leader over the summer, and I was informed this morning that we've also been named Grid Leaders in the latest fall report. And that's all down to the great feedback of our customers on G2, so thank you very much. After this webinar, I'd encourage you to check out these reviews. And if you're an existing customer and haven't done so already, please feel free to leave one yourself. If you head over to ibexa.co/G2, you can view all of those reviews and leave one yourself. The final point I'd like to make before we delve into the webinar is around our platform. Ibexa is truly a composable platform that gives you the freedom and flexibility to scale on your terms. You can start with Ibexa Headless, add experience and commerce at a pace that suits your business needs without having to compromise the performance of your existing tech stack. You also have the flexibility to add solutions from our sister companies, and we're currently working towards building a truly AI-powered orchestration layer that can leverage all solutions from our ecosystem to deliver true value and drive increased engagement, customer loyalty, and ultimately increase revenue for your business. However, today is all about Ibexa DXP, so I'll now pass the baton across to Camille and Radek to take you through all the updates to V5.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much for this introduction. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening for everyone joining us today. Thanks for finding time. There is a lot of interesting things we would like to share today, but of course we start from AI, and we want to start from AI Catalyst, and that becomes now a core component of the DXP. Its early version has been released as an LTS update for V4, so some of you might know it from V4, but now it becomes first-class citizen of the DXP, and that basically means that it's going to be installed and enabled off the shelf. So every single new project will have it already in. What you need to do now is to pick your preferred LLM provider, configure that, and voila, as they say, it's going to be there to help you out. When it comes to AI Catalyst, it basically leverages AI Actions framework that provides this great flexibility to the implementation partners. So all different types of actions can be configured with all the predefined prompts, and all of these can be then exposed in the interface, so editors basically can benefit from that. And to show you something real, we have built a little demonstration, and I would love to share that now with you. So first of all, and now you might be confused why I'm showing a Slack. Yes, I'm showing Slack, even though we don't have any business relationship here, and it's not promotional for Slack. But I'm taking this as an example because I know that many of our clients, many teams would actually use these kind of tools on a daily basis. This is how they would unleash their creativity. And I thought it's a good example to show something cool. So let's imagine we have this channel, a few different people discuss what should be the next marketing action, and suddenly one of them is posting a message saying, Ibexa make a post about our new product for men, 40 plus vitamins for autumn season. And they just paste this message. What can happen now is like that. So what you see on your screen, while it executes, I will try to explain. What you see on your screen is an Ibexa Connect scenario that is first reading all the messages from that specific Slack channel, then tries to understand what is the request that the user is pasting. Then we use a bit of AI, in this very case from OpenAI, to again try to get the clue of what is needed to be created. And based on this, we make a decision. We decide if this should be a blog post, should it be article, or maybe it should be a new product. Clearly from my request, AI helped us to understand that we want to make a blog post. So again, we are gonna utilize OpenAI again, this time paste the context to understand what kind of content should be created, what should be in this content really, and eventually we will call Ibexa DXP to make that happen. And if we all have a quick look at the back office of the platform, you can see, yes, indeed, I've got a new draft of my content directly here, created just literally a minute ago. So what I can do right now, I could share it with somebody else, but this we will cover later on. But first I can jump to the editorial mode of that draft. What you can see on the screen is that I have pretty well made, pre-made piece of content. I've got some content, I've got some title. Maybe it's a little bit too short. Maybe I would like to expand it. So in this place, I can use one of the AI actions that we built into the platform. Now it got a little bit too crazy. It's probably too long for a title, but I can use that little piece and make it nicer. Then I can rework some bits and pieces in the text generated already by AI. Maybe I don't necessarily like this part much, so I would like to shorten it. Again, I can utilize one of the AI actions that we have built into the platform. And I could, of course, continue like that with different things around the text, but there is one cool capability that I personally like a lot, which is around images. Because let's be honest, working with images, especially with the alternative text around images, is like nobody likes to do that. So why not automate this job? And you can do that very well with AI action directly here in the interface. There's more of them, but hopefully this quick little demo gives you an idea of what can be done with AI Catalyst as of now in V5. And maybe just a quick summary to that. Let me get back to this slide. AI Catalyst, AI framework under the hood. Some of you might know it already. It supports multiple vendors. You can create AI actions as you like. You can use some of them that we provide out of the box, such as alternative text for images, refined text operations. There is 3 built-in prompts that you can use. You can execute these AI actions through Ibexa Connect. So on top of all of these, you can also delegate the execution to Ibexa Connect. And the cherry on the cake, GPT-5 is also already covered and available in AI actions. Key benefits, you can speed up your content creation, obviously. You can do more with less, meaning you can automate all of these repetitive tasks with AI tools. And maybe more for our partners, you are free to choose if you want to use OpenAI or Gemini or Mistral or Meta. You can just leverage your LLM of choice. That concludes the AI part, but we are definitely not stopping here. And for the next part, for the hyper-personalization, I would like to invite Radek.
Thank you, Kamil. And yes, indeed, good afternoon, good morning. Here in 2025, the mandate for marketers is clear. Use the data for growth, to drive the growth. The challenge, the data is often scattered across countless online and offline silos, but Raptor solves this. Our platform empowers you to aggregate, cleans, and unify your data into a single source of truth. And with this powerful foundation, you can finally gain a deep understanding of your customers, deliver compelling offers at the perfect moment, and orchestrate hyper-personalized journeys. A CDP today is no longer just important, it's the essential core of modern marketing. And I think it's the engine that turns insight into action. So let's see it in the action, how it works. And we have some example for you. So for the presentation, for the webinar, let's put our CDP to work. Imagine that we are launching a new men's vitamin package, and our goal is to connect with men over 40 who are actively seeking ways to improve their well-being. First, let's identify customers who are already showing strong interest and showing some buying signals. We create a rule to capture anyone who has engaged with our health and well-being topics at least 3 times in last 30 days. So this is the part about behavioral information. And we will combine seamlessly this behavioral data with demographics. So we want to filter for men over the age of 40. And the last condition with age, as you can see, the wizard is very simple. It doesn't require any technical knowledge. It's done. You have it. In just a few clicks, we've moved from raw data to a valuable campaign-ready audience. It's that simple. And now I will pass the voice to Kar, who wants to share with you some news about CDP.
Yeah, thank you, Radek. So, just a quick note on this. Raptor CDP Activate is now included as standard with all Ibexa DXP products. Activate includes Data Manager, Insights and Analytics, Customer Lifetime Value Modeling, Audience Builder, and Single Customer View. Additionally, you'll be able to activate audiences through any channel, inclusive of Ibexa DXP. So it will enable you to do multi-channel marketing moving forward.
Thank you, Kar. So moving to the next topic, we know that many of you were waiting for this, and we are so happy to announce that real-time collaboration is now available, and similarly to AI Catalyst, it becomes a part of the core of our DXP offering. From now on, editors will be able to collaborate on content pieces. They can invite one another, see each other's changes in real time, and of course, much more. But I guess everyone would like to see it in action, so let's have a look. As marketers, we don't have much time to prepare this campaign. The deadline is always around the corner, and I need help from my teammates to finalize this blog post about new product. So yeah, let's switch to the demo. And I'm in the dashboard right now. So as you can see in the dashboard, as the editor, I can quickly identify the drafts that are shared by me. And here I will just take the article, the blog post that...
Radek, excuse me, Radek, I don't think you share the right screen. Could you please screen share one more time?
Just a sec. Thank you for notification. Okay, can you see my screen right now?
Here we go. Fantastic.
Yeah, okay, so we are in the article draft. Now I will invite my colleague Arnold, who can collaborate with me to finalize this article. So yeah, I can grant him the access to edit. Now Arnold will receive some system notifications and email message to join the collaboration. In the meantime, of course, you can copy the link to other users and share it via other channels. Or if you want to share it outside the company, you can also use the public link. And of course, as the owner of this collaboration session, I can manage the access of every user, and I can, of course, invite more collaborators. So now, of course, yeah, I can take care of some title. I can also use the AI actions to maybe proofread this text before publishing. And as you can see, Camille or Arnold in practice already joined the session, so I can see the avatar of the other collaborators. And together we can yeah, work on the, simultaneously we can work together on the main content. So for example, we can enter to the full screen. I can add some pictures by using our new DAM tool. So our graphic designers prepare some special images for our campaign. I can insert them, of course, and yeah, it requires some love. Yes, and as you can see, everything can be tracked in real time. I can put also other images to finalize it. And okay, if we are ready, what's next? You can ask. So of course, if you are ready, you can publish already the article. You can move it to the next stage in the workflow, or I can end this collaboration and I can continue without any teammates to finalize some other pieces of this content. So that's all when it comes to the real-time collaboration. And yeah, just to summarize what is available with this new service. So the editors can share the specific drafts to and invite other users to edit or to preview specific content. Right now, this is available for the rich text edition. If you need to share the specific content outside your company, you can use the public link. As I presented before, in the DXP dashboard, we added some additional tabs to easily recognize the specific drafts that are shared with your colleagues. Everything comes with the real-time collaboration infrastructure, and admins can take control of the access to this service with some granular policies.
Cool. Thank you, Radek. Let's move on. Even though we were super focused on all of these new cool capabilities, we focused a lot on the tech stack. We'll get that in a minute. We still managed to find space for a couple of nice UX UI improvements. As you know, it's a continuous process; it never stops. But I have some very interesting examples that I would love to share. So starting first from product catalog perspective, two animations. Let's see on the left-hand side first. What you can see there is two new types of attributes, symbol and date and time. Date and time, well, it could be interesting if you are running e-commerce, selling vegetables with expiry date or stuff like that. Now you can set it as an attribute at the product level. On the right-hand side, you can see a brand new product picker. So up until now, every single time you wanted to select products, you had to browse through the content repository. That was perhaps not the ideal user experience. So we have introduced a dedicated component product picker that will let you navigate through the content repository, select different things, filter by categories, filter by types, prices, and so on. It just makes the whole experience much better. Right? It's not the only part. There is also a few other editorial experience related improvements. Starting from the left-hand side again, revamped notifications. We just made them better, more compact, faster, more readable, better placed. What you can see, it's a narrowed column on the right-hand side where you see all the notifications. And we have also introduced this dedicated notification view where you can, again, filter, find, read, unread, save it for later. So everything you would expect to have in terms of notifications. Now, on the right-hand side, image picker. Yes, another picker, very similar reasoning. It was maybe a bit tricky to find the right image when you were looking for it through the Universal Discovery widget. So we have introduced a dedicated solution for that. Now, every single time you need to pick a picture, you will be greeted with this new image picker where you can, again, filter, find types, find sizes, find translations, whatnot. Last but not least, at the bottom, you can see copy-paste blocks between landing pages. And I know that many of you were asking for that for a long time, so I'm so happy to share it's already there. And what you can see is that I can operate on one landing page, existing landing page. I can click copy, and then on another landing page, this copied block will pop up at the top of the list of blocks, at the top of the list of elements, so I can just drag and drop it. But of course, it's copying over also the whole configuration of that block. So if I set up everything like targeting block with 20 different audiences, 20 different pieces of content, I just copy paste it and it works super fast and super easy. I'm sure you will like it. I would love to spend more time on that, but there is more stuff to come. And the next exciting thing is definitely discounts. And for that, I'm going to invite my colleague Radek one more time.
Thank you, Kamil. I think it's my favorite topic. We can ask who doesn't like promotions or discounts. And so we are very excited to announce that highly requested addition is our commerce. In our commerce edition is the discounts capability. Starting with version 5, this feature is available by default. And for version 4.6, it can be enabled as an opt-in. This powerful capability helps you boost sales, reward customers, and create more engaging commerce and shopping experiences. For today, we have prepared for you two scenarios to show you the full capability of the system. So the first scenario will include the mid-season sale for this year. It will be a catalog discount. It's dedicated for some massive sale. It can be percentage or fixed amount. It can be time limited or permanent. And here we will put a discount on some specific categories. So here no conditions are required. And the second example that we will present is the card discount with the coupon or the discount code. It can be also percentage or fixed amount, but here we will reduce the price of the specific product in specific time frame with some basic conditions. And for this reason, we will play two roles. I will be the commerce manager and Kamil will play the role of the customer. Let me switch to the demo. And just a sec. Okay, you should see already my screen with the DXP back office.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, let's create one from scratch. So this will be the card discount with the percentage value. As you can see, there is very simple step-by-step wizard. So let's call this discount new product launch autumn 2025. It will be 25% off for specific for this specific product. Or let's do only 20%. And yeah, let's assume that this promotion will take 2 weeks and it will be valid. It will be present for our 2 markets. I can additionally add some specific labels that will be displayed for the for the buyers to recognize the promotion, and additionally we can put some information what is the promotion. Next, we need to select the target group. So here I select all customers. It's simple. I need to decide which product will be discounted. So here we select the third option. Okay, so we are launching this new product, vitamins for men over 40. With the product picker now, it's easier to select the right product. It's already assigned to the discount. And I require from customers, from buyers to purchase at least 2 items of this specific product. And we should use also here the specific discount code. Customers can only use it once, and done. And finally, let's define what is the value of the discount. So here 20%. Before saving, we can review everything if everything is correctly defined. If we are ready, we can just save, and in this case, the discount will be automatically activated. So we have one discount for new product, for specific product, card discount. The second one, it was created by my friend. So before activating it, I will quickly review it if everything is properly defined. So as you can see, this is mid-season autumn sale. It's valid for until the end of September. It's 25% off. What is important for me? Okay, it's for everyone. And we selected some specific categories that will be offered with reduced price, and 25% off for these categories. Done. I just confirm and I can enable it. It should be active in a moment. So now let's see how Kamil can get the chance to grab these promotions and buy products with reduced prices in our Helsa online store.
Thank you, Radek. Indeed, I love promotions, so it's a good news if I can do some extra shopping. Let's start from products. Obviously, we want to buy some products, but hold on. You see, there is no discounts. And actually, that's expected because if you paid attention, Radek made these discounts available for our French and German markets, but not the UK. Sorry, Carl, no discounts for UK this time. So if you have a look at the French version, you can see that indeed the first discount applicable to the catalog is already in place. I can see that all the products, they got this 25% discount. I see, I see the new price here. Obviously, I can add it to the basket. And once I'm adding these discounted products to the basket, I can also see a nice summary over there. So next to every single product, I can see the original price, what is the discount, and also I can see the full calculation. So how much did I save so far? But if you remember, there's been also another discount for which you need to know the right people to get the code. But I know these people and I know what is the code. So I'm going to have a look at these vitamins for men. I open this product and you can see it is based on variants. So I actually have to choose which one I would like to purchase. And I'm going to take these 100 pills. I add it to the basket and I go there. But again, there is no discount so far. Well, for 2 reasons. First reason is that I need the code. So if I use it, it was V20, I hit apply, but it says that the code is invalid. Well, it is invalid because, again, if you paid attention, Radek set it up in a way that I need at least 2 products of this specific type to be added to my basket. So the moment I add another one, the discount is already automatically applied and suddenly my code becomes valid. So it's a discounts in a nutshell. You can probably find many other valid use cases for that. But hopefully for today, that gives you a good idea what we managed to deliver. Back to the slides.
Yeah, thank you, Kamil, for showing us how it works from the buyer perspective. So let's sum up. So discounts are integral part of Ibexa DXP v5, but it's also an opt-in feature for Commerce 4.6. It offers you 2 types of discounts with percentage or a fixed amount value. Card discounts can include discount codes with some limits. A potential overlapping because we can have many active discounts at the same time. They are managed with discounts priorities. And commerce managers can easily set up discounts with this intuitive step-by-step wizard. And finally, integrators, our partners, can use a set of REST APIs. They have also several extension points to easily customize discounts by adding some extra fields, steps, or even some custom conditions. And promotions and commerce simply can't succeed without the right and robust product management system. Before jumping to the next part, I would like to share with you some quick updates what's new in Quable PIM. So first of all, our team introduced new calculated attributes, which help you to combine multiple other attributes in one, or perform some basic math calculations, or even generate dynamic values from other fields. With calculated attributes, you can eliminate manual data entry and reduce errors by letting fields update automatically. And it's quite simple, like Excel-like formulas. They can be defined directly in Quable, whether it's a concatenating text, running quick math, or building advanced dynamic values. So what does it mean? It means that you have faster workflows, you have more consistent data, and you save the time for your team. The second valuable enhancement is the ability to use assets from external sources. So with external assets by URL, you can seamlessly bring content from sources like YouTube or Vimeo without duplicating files. These assets can be pushed directly to your commerce channels, and you can enrich product experiences instantly. It keeps your PIM as the single source of truth, making these assets management more simpler and consistent. Okay, so that's all when it comes to Quable updates. Now let's give the stage to Kamil, who will walk you through the most significant upgrades in the Ibexa DXP architecture and the new tools available for developers.
Thank you, Radek. Indeed, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably the part I've been waiting for the most. As you can see on your screen, we are building for the future. We are engineering this DXP for growth, for you, our partners, implementing it, for our clients, and there is a lot of new good things in it. So let's start without any further delay. Definitely the biggest, the most important technical change is the upgrade to Symfony 5. If you remember, Ibexa version 4 was still running on Symfony 5.4, which is okay. It's safe. We managed to extend its lifetime, so it's all good. However, having access to version 7, to all the new capabilities, to all the new stuff, is just a whole new world. And I'm sure all the colleagues, all the developers around would agree with me. And I tried to pick up some of these new cool things that you can find in Symfony version 7, but of course there is so many of them. So just to name a few, a lot of configuration can be now done with PHP attributes. You have access token authentication built in. There is OpenID Connect already in the framework. You can have early hints all over the places. There is workflow and comment extension to the profiler. And quite a few improvements around the security layer, just to name two of them, chips cookies and also stateless CSRF. Definitely worth to have a look on that. I mentioned the profiler because I'm a big fan of it. It helped me many times to find some nasty bugs, to find some things that are not performing well. And it's been a fantastic tool, but it's now even better of a tool. I mentioned already you have workflows and commands built in, but as you can see on the screen over there, there is also Ibexa DXP extension upgraded, so it works with the new profiler, and you get all of these important information in there around cache and site accesses, templating and whatnot. So it's also quite important to mention. Another big change is definitely the baseline in terms of PHP. As you know, V4, it's been still on 7.4. Alongside the Symfony upgrade, there comes also new PHP version 8.3 is going to be the baseline for V5. And moving forward, we will do our best to stick to the newest releases. And by the way, at the same time, we have introduced support for Solar9. So happy searching. They added quite some cool stuff in there as well. Few details I wanted to bring to your attention. One could be built-in REST API documentation based on Open API. We have built this using some components from API platform, so you can see how interesting can be those synergies in Symfony world. But I'm mentioning this because from now on, you can just fetch it locally from your local installation, push it to Postman or whatever is your client of choice, and basically make your life easier. Another interesting improvement is a whole new set of remote APIs dedicated to the segmentation. So you can now create, load segments, check segments, administer segments directly through the remote API. And this can be quite helpful if you integrate with some third-party platforms such as Raptor, for instance. That could be of great help. Now, even though I try to squeeze as many things as possible, this webinar would be probably 3 hours long at least if I want to name everything. But I want to make sure you guys know that there is tons of new packages, APIs, interfaces, tweak functions. I just fetched some of them on the screen, but if you go there down to documentation pages, you can see the release notes that are just full of all of this new stuff. For those of you dealing with tweak templates, you would be happy to see that there is also a bunch of new tweak functions that you can use directly in the template, basically speeding up a little bit this development process. I'm not finishing here. There is another thing you should know about. It's called Raptor. Well, you probably know it, but now Raptor is in Ibexa. We also use we use that internally in our R&D department, making sure that we can just basically build better code, refactor code automatically, upgrade our code automatically. And we thought that why not sharing these Raptor rule sets with you? So we made them public. You can fetch them. You can put them into your projects and make sure that your code base is aligned with the code base of the core. Give it a shot. It's a really nice tool. And closing note, even though last but not least for sure, and I know many of you were asking, yes, Ibexa DXP plugin for PHP Storm is back, is now working with V5, is now working with the newest PHP Storm. It has a lot of new things, but just to name a few, it has a new template for tweak component classes. It has some additions to the YAML config. There's some code completion for the types as well. So yeah, if you don't have it, then go to the PHP Storm marketplace and install it. It's definitely worth it, and it's for free. And just to finish, just a summary: higher performance, a new Symfony, new PHP, obvious, shorter implementation project time. That's for sure, for granted. New remote APIs, you're gonna love them, I'm sure. Easier debugging. Well, Profiler gets better and better. Blackfire and Platform SH is also a thing. Modernized security layer, especially for those of you integrating with third-party authentication services such as Keycloak. That's a big change. And last but not least, Raptor is going to make this whole thing faster, easier, stronger for you. So have a look on that. That would be a shame to say that we are stopping here, because we are not. We are definitely not stopping there. This is what we managed to have in version 5, but well, we aim high. And who's better to say what's coming if not Radek? So I invite you back so you can take us through the roadmap.
Thank you very much, Kamil. So first of all, our strategic composable DXP roadmap is built around 4 pillars: hyper-personalization, accelerating go-to-markets, creating cohesive MarTech ecosystem, and enabling our users and partners with easy onboarding with the right tools. In parallel, we are also prioritizing partner readiness for Raptor products and CDP as the foundation of the Ibexa ecosystem. In the short term, you can expect a strong focus on integrations with Raptor and Quable and the streamlined single sign-on experience. We are also strengthening our efforts in translation optimization with the integration plugin, side-by-side translation, and a centralized dashboard to make global publishing faster and easier. And for editorial teams, you can expect more AI-powered features like image and taxonomy suggestions to make day-to-day workflows more efficient for marketers. Moving into the midterm, we will expand our B2B and multi-account support in CDP, making it easier for enterprise customers to manage complex account structures. We will also focus on delivering valuable, insightful summaries and KPIs in the dashboard in DXP. We plan to deliver some enhancements for discounts, like for example, new discount types. And we also bring the design system to improve the consistency and scalability across the platform, and introduce email triggers in the Raptor UI to give partners and users more flexibility and control over engagement scenarios. Looking long term, our focus shifts to deeper personalization and collaboration. This includes AI profiling of customers, pre-built AI audiences in the CDP, and unified UI of CDP and recommendations. We'll plan to introduce collaboration features like inline comments and real-time co-editing in the page builder, supporting faster and more aligned content creation across teams. And all of this leads towards our final V6 release, new major release, which will consolidate these innovations with powerful enhancements such as unlimited languages, unified search, content variations, and even more like commerce dashboards or very requested drafts in content tree. So to sum up, our investments are centered on making personalization smarter, integration smoother, and workflows faster, and all while empowering both your teams and our partners to deliver better customers' experiences at scale in the multi-channel, multi-language environments. We are very excited about this journey, and we are looking forward to building it together with you. So we are also expecting and waiting for the feedback that helps us to prioritize our ideas.
Thanks, Radek. Yeah, with a new version comes also a little update to the pricing and packaging. Carl, would you like to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So I'd just like to summarize the pricing for Ibexa V5 in 2025. Prices start from 48,900 euros for Ibexa Headless. And that price includes Ibexa Connect with 5 scenarios to get you started with advanced AI workflows, as well as automation. Real-time collaboration for 5 users. And as we mentioned earlier on, Raptor CDP Activate, which includes the customer lifetime value modeling, audience builder, analytics, and the ability to leverage data through multiple channels. So as you can see, it's quite competitive when compared to other DXPs and CMSs on the market, particularly when you view it from the perspective of monthly costs to utilize all of those great capabilities. Just before we jump into Q&A, I just want to drop a mention for our DACH attendees, because I know that we do have a fair few attendees from the DACH region today. We're exhibiting at the Mexico in Cologne next week, and we'll be there together with some of our partners, as well as team members from Quable and Raptor. So if you're in Cologne, please stop by our stand and visit us at the Mexico. I also believe that if you want the chance of a free ticket, head over to ibexa.co/themexico25 or scan that QR code in the corner to visit our page. I think you have until this Friday. Yes, you have until this Friday to have the opportunity to get a free ticket. So get over and visit that page as soon as possible.
Very good point. Thank you, Carl. I think we are there. Just a few minutes for Q&A. I see we have a bunch of questions on the chat already. So maybe I can try to answer at least some of them, for you have time for all of them. So we have a first question, whether AI Catalyst work with localized content. For example, our web page is in German, and we would need to provide alternative text in German, not English. Yes, fantastic question. Perhaps we should have presented this, but indeed all the AI actions, they work in a context. So basically, if that original article would be in German, then everything that AI generates or changes for you would be in this respective language as well. And that works obviously for all the languages. A second question, will Raptor hyper-personalization replace the already established implicit personalization or be integrated into in some other way? Are these different levels of personalization including different billing models? So yes, we have an ambition to leverage Raptor more and more. In terms of pricing, I think Carl explained that already pretty well. The pricing is also publicly available, so you can consult that. When it comes to the replacement, yes, we are looking towards having more of a Raptor technology on board, and long term, that's our goal and our ambition to moving forward. Then we have another question related to collaboration. Is collaboration feature also available for custom blocks in the page builder? Unfortunately, it is not at this stage. It is limited to content edit interface, meaning the WYSIWYG editor, not the page builder. If you paid attention to Radek's slide of the roadmap, you probably noticed that we have it on the list, and that's definitely something we will look into. Then we have the same question one more time, so it's already answered. Good question from Stefan. Is the collaboration feature pushing data to third-party companies? Means not only the Ibexa instance in the cloud, but other companies? A very good question. Indeed, we provide a collaboration feature in cooperation with CK Editor, the company behind the editor itself, and we are leveraging their infrastructure for these collaboration capabilities. We will be providing very soon terms and conditions, so you can consult this into very details. But we thought about this. We know our clients from many markets are quite sensitive in terms of the data protection, and trust me, we thought about it looking at the topic of collaboration. One more question from Stefan. I think we can still squeeze it in regarding image picker. I saw DAM in one screenshot. Will there be some pre-configured DAM integrations, or will this be up to the implementation partner? We do provide one pre-configured DAM integration with Unsplash, but for all the other DAM integrations, this is in the hands of our amazing partners to implement those adapters for different DAM solutions. Another question, I see, whoa, there is a lot. I will not maybe cover all. Let me try. Maybe we speed up a bit. I see another question for collaboration. Is it going to be for page builder? Yes, it's going to be, but it's not yet, but it's definitely on our list. Do we plan to add page builder support for REST API? Gabish, I'm not sure what you mean. You can fetch page builder pages through REST API as of now, but I'm happy to discuss this with you whenever we have a chance to speak next time. Okay, two more questions. One from Alessandro. Do we plan to release MCP server for Ibexa? Certainly, yes. And more details are coming. More details, you will definitely hear about that. But it is on our agenda. And last one. How does it work with discounts on discounts? Let's say you have a 25% campaign running and then adding a 20% discount code on top of that product. Will it give 25% plus 20% or only take one of them? Radek, would you like this one?
Right now, the discounts are not cumulated. So in this case, if we have the same discount type, so meaning, for example, card discounts, the priority will have the discount with the discount code. So there are, apart from the basic priority number, if this is the same number, then there are some additional rules that decide about which discount will be applied. So for example, card is more important than catalog discount, and card discount with the code is more important than just the regular discount.
Cool, thank you.
I hope this is the answer for your question. If not, of course, we can also clarify some additional scenarios.
Two extra questions before we close. One from Frank. Will we offer a remote PIM API connection between Quable and Ibexa DXP? Certainly, yes. Work in progress. We will get back soon to you with the details on that. And the last one from Patrick. Is the collaborative bundle available for 4.62? Yes, as for us an LTS update, it can
As
be
an
added
opt-in
there
feature, yeah.
as an opt-in feature, exactly. But of course, it will require a contractual change because it is going to be included for all the new bundled instances. If you want to get it for the old installation, then of course we need to look at the commercial side of it. Okay, last one, last minute question. Good timing, Nico. Collaborative mode. Does someone need a login to use the public link for editing content? Yes, if you want to edit content, you would need an account.
Yes.
If you want to preview content, let's say you've written a big article and you want your lawyers to review that, but you don't want to publish it first, you can share a link where they can see the content and potentially share some feedback with you without possibility of modifying it. If they want to modify it, they would have to have an account in the platform.
Yeah.
All right. I think we stop it here.
Yep. Thank you to everyone for joining us today. The questions, there are a few other questions on here. We will endeavor to answer those as a follow-up. Look out in your inbox over the next few days for a copy of this recording, as well as answers to some of the other questions that are on in the chat as well. So we will answer them. But thank you for attending today.